Good morning, Liberia. You're listening to the best show on the airwaves, the Eagle Talk Show, with your host, Mr. Ku-Wor, aka and the esteemed Lieutenant Commander, prepare to soar with us on Liberty 88.1 and that's
Quem cobra isso? Aqui. Ready?
Well, let me say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and it is a pleasure this morning to be here. It is so interesting to be here this morning, and we want to say good morning to every one of you that are listening to Liberty Radio. Welcome to the Eagle Talk Show right here on Liberty Radio 88.1. And of course, the Eagle Talk Show is a regular that comes on your radio from that comes on your radio from 10 to 11 on this station every Saturday. So let me say a pleasant good morning to every one of you following through our YouTube channel, and thanks to all of you who are also listening. So today it is interesting for us to be here. Like I said, there are too many things that have happened over the week. Let's say during the week, rather. There are too many things that occurred during the course of the week. And I like to say, if you lost your friends, relative, loved ones, let me say, hey, not mine. God's going to take control. The God will give it. So He taketh. And um, those of you who are celebrating your wedding anniversary, birthday, let me say congratulations to all of you and welcome to it. Yes. So last week we were here and our focus was on the National County Sports Meet, and we gave you some analysis, some basis, and how Liberians, how the relevant authorities can improve that identical tournament. So it resumed today with the quarters finals. The quarterfinals play today, Saturday and Sunday, where you have those counties that have qualified. They will play today, like Maryland will take on Buffalo, and then Low Bon County tomorrow. You have Grand Jita and Grand Cape Mount. You have Nimba, and then you have they will play against Grand Jita. So that's it. Let's say a year. So we do not have the exact fixture tomorrow, except for today's game. But we want to extend condolence. The Ku-Wor TV family want to extend condolence to the family of Angel. Like her body was found dead. Her lifeless body was discovered in Brovik Harbour, Lord Kerry, beyond Lord Kerry. And I think the police, they have launched an investigation, and what I'm hearing, they have identified one of the suspects linked to the death of the that's the late uh, Angel. So that's it. But we have open discussion here. We're going to lay basis on some of the events that happened during the course of the week, and we will talk about the issue of the fire incident capital. You know, it has been the most trending and most talked about uh, issues in our country, where the Liberian National Police have invited some of the lawmakers, and according to them, the persons of interest as it relates to the fire incident at the Capitol building. And you also to listen to press conferences from some of them, and statements written on social media. We going to talk about that, and then we will also talk about the expected State of the Nation address on Monday, just probably 1 day or 2 days in between. On Monday, President Joseph Yuma Boyka of the Republic of Liberia will address the nation for the second time since he took office. And we are already into the second year of President Joseph Yuma Boyka. They have launched the arrest agenda, and yes, let's see what's going to come out. But yesterday, you have the Christian community. So we're going to start on the Christian, the religious community, and we'll also give views on young people in politics, the way politics is played among young people. We'll also that here. So we will also ask you to give your attention as you listen. We'll also open the phone line so that you can place in your call to be part of the program this morning. You know, we disagree to agree, and that's why we must discuss positively and take the most important one and build our society. So yesterday, the Christian community, there was a prayer service heard at the Morville City Hall, and you have the president attending the event. But there are so many questions that I want to ask the religious people, the religious community in our country. I'm a Christian, yes, but I want to ask so many questions. We keep praying. For every time you see churches, they will come up, they pray for Liberia. Every time they select a specific area to pray for Liberia. Yes, it is important that the churches, the mosques, the pastors, the reverends, the imam, the bishops, the archbishops, the pope, it is important that they pray for the country. But here's the question. Here is the question. When was the last time, and how do the Christians, those who are the leaders of the religious community, when was the last time you speak truth in the face of those who lead this country? That's one of the questions I want to ask to the leaders of the religious community in this country. The pastors, the bishops, the traditional leaders, the imams. There are so many terrible things that keep happening in this country. Even during the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government, and the then we are government, and now the President Joseph Yuma Boyka government. When was the last time the Christian community, the Muslim community, spoke wide on government errors, some of the mistakes, the dangerous mistakes government made? When was the last time you spoke against, you look in the face of the president, the leaders, the senators, the representatives, right? When was the last time you look in their faces, the public, say, hey, Mr. President, this you are doing is wrong. Mr. Senator or Representative, when was the last time you engaged the House of Legislature? to say this law you're passing or this stuff you guys are doing, it is very wrong. It is not in the interest of the Liberian people. I can remember the last time. So I'm concerned. I'm asking the question. Liberians, most of the Liberians, they are asking you. You only want to pray for Liberia, but you don't want to speak truth in the faces of those who lead this country. That's what most Liberians are concerned about. Oh, you want to pray, but how God going to answer the prayers? Going to answer the prayers? How the traditional performance is going to work when you are afraid to tell the truth in the faces of our leaders. So you should not only be praying every time you call for crusade, you call for prayer, this and that. No, that's not the only time we think the Christian community is going to work. The Christian community or the Muslim community or the religious community as a whole will work when when there are wrongs, when government, when leaders keep making mistakes, errors, and they come up and speak truth and tell the leaders, this what you are doing is very, very wrong, and there's a need, you desist from this. There we go. There we say, yes, the religious community in this country, they made business for this country. Let us be real here. Those of you who have witnessed or who live to see past government, let's ask ourselves. Yes, we have the Liberal Council of Churches, we have the Muslim Council, but the question, there are so many things that keep going wrong in this country. The fire disaster, the rule of law, like many Liberians would say, the development of the country, how it is moving. The Liberian people are concerned because the last time some of my colleagues and some of those school open and some of them were, but the religious community also, they are not making impact in this country. They are playing their role. Yes, God sent you. They say after God is the government, and the church play, or the mosques play a very important role in government, and that's why the president has religious advisors. The president has religious advisors. During the we administration, how active and how vocal the advisors were they saying truth? Were they telling the former president, even the current president, what the current ones are doing? Those of you who are the religious advisor to President Boyka, when was the last time you called the president, Mr. President, this is good for our country, this is not good for our country? So that's the question. It is not only about going at the SKD or going to the church to pray for Liberia. It should also be about speaking truth, speaking the reality, telling the government, telling the leaders that we elected, every one of us, say what you are doing is very wrong. Look at the current state, especially with this majority and minority issue. There's a fire incident. You have not heard the Muslim community or the Christian community or the traditional leaders speaking. Yes, that's why sometimes I say for tradition should not be mixed up with politics, because politicians appoint commissioners, appoint or go for election with Zoe and other stuff. So sometimes I think the tradition is not respected. We mix tradition with politics. Everything here we mix with politics. So the religious community, they need to step up. The Liberian people look up to every one of you. The civil society organizations, those who want to stand in the forefront to checkmate government, the Liberian people who you are sacrificing for, who you keep praying for in this country, they look up to you for the best. And so we will go to this one, but just before we go there, I'll also open the phone lines for those of you who want to participate. You can call on 0880-732453, 0880-732453, 0777-732-453, 07777-32453 are the numbers to be part of this show. So to this entire fire situation, police carrying on investigation. And there have been so much misinterpretation saying as it relates to the fire situation. There are names coming up. But hey, I listened to the press statement from the former ruling party, CDC, where they threatened to resist any arrest made by the Liberian National Police or the government on any of their lawmakers who are person of interest as it relates to this Capitol building Ruthenia fire situation. Hey, yes, there are investigations, and the police, the investigative team, still doing their investigation. Yeah, Mansa, can we give the investigative team the chance? Can we give the Liberian National Police a chance to do her work? We should avoid politics in this entire situation. I see so many young people being insultive, abusive in this entire situation. When you support a political person, when you support a representative, and he or she does wrong, it has nothing to do with you being abusive or you involved in politics. Let us do away with politics in this entire situation. Let us do away with politics in this entire situation. Yes, I listened to Representative Marvin Cole calling for international partners to join the investigation. I also listened to I also write up from the embattled speaker Jay Fanati Kofa, say he has been available since the process, and he also called for an international prompt into the ongoing investigation because he has also been one of the targeted persons from the onset of the entire fire situation or his removal, because some people are linking this to the removal of the embattled speaker. That's why I said the issue of giving the investigative team the chance to work. We should distance politics from the investigation. I think there's a need. There is a need to distance politics from the ongoing investigation. There should be nothing like resisting. Hey, CDC, I listened to the chairman, Anthony Janga Cole. Mr. Chairman, these people should respond to the call from the investigative team, especially the Liberia National Police. They should turn themselves to the Liberia National Police for questioning. They are going there for questioning, not an arrest. Because if you want to arrest, the court should give you a writ of arrest to go and arrest any of these lawmakers, but they're calling them for questioning. So the issue of resisting, and you say your party will resist any arrest, no. Even the Liberia National Police, they know full well arrest, they have to receive a writ of arrest before they can carry on an arrest. So all of those who were invited, the lawmakers, you have the embattled speaker, J. Fanati Kofa, you have Representative Frank Safoko, you have Representative Priscilla Cooper, Jacob Darby, you have DB rather, you have Kamara, that's Abu Bana Kamara, Representative Abu Bana Kamara, you have Representative Dixon Sibo. There are 7, so they are asking them to come for questioning because they are person of interest. I think when they get up the grounds of the Liberia National Police, where I learned the investigation is taking place, I think from their explanation, it's going to put them in the position whether they are found guilty or not. But it is the court again that are going to tell them they are found guilty. Whether the investigative thing come up and say this and that, but they will be taken to court. And once they are taken to court, the court, through some of the evidences and some of the statement made, they will be found guilty or not guilty. But I see most of us on the social media saying, hey, these people, they are the ones. Wherein the investigation have not come up to say these people are the one responsible for the incident. No. They are calling them for questioning. And so, those of you who support minority or the majority or the government, let's stop pointing finger at this early stage. The investigation is still going on. And the investigation captured some names, and even they have made arrests. They have 3 persons. They have 3 persons already. Yes, the NSA did some of their investigation, and from the information we have gathered and what the media reported, right? Some of those, especially the 3 persons they caught or they arrested, some of them alluded to the incident, and some of them said they were forced to make these statements. But again, let us give this process a fair try, a fair investigation. This trial should not be sentimental, because the issue of Capitol building is very bad. We should condemn it. It's wrong. If this building was attacked by an individual, they should be brought to book and penalized. And that's why I heard from the writer, from the embattled speaker, and Marvin Cole, they made it clear that if they are found guilty of the situation, they should be punished. They should face the full weight of the law. I'm quoting them, right? So let's see how the game gonna play. So 080732453, 080732453 are the numbers to 07777324453, 07777324453, 08807324453. Wherever you are, you're in Grand Bassa, Mangibi, or you're in Bomi, in Broadville, you're there in the Mantari, new or old one. Let's talk to our very first caller here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Idris. I'm calling from. Okay.
Let's hear you. Welcome to the Eagle Talk Show, Ku-Wor TV on Liberty Radio.
Thank you very much for the topic this morning. You know, the capital building, for any party
Mm-hmm.
and for Liberia. And the way in which the people pursuing investigation from my side, they are not proceeding the rightful way. Reason being, you cannot call on, there are twins mother, police people, they are the twin mother.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot call on another party which is the opposition alone. You don't know whether the opposition not negotiated or you don't know whether they voting or not negotiated. So when you look at the both sides, cover investigation for all angles, and you know how to be. So that was something the security people are saying that your decision, even that decision from my side, is not comfort.
Mm-hmm.
For the investigation, let them go for the investigation. For the arrest, they don't know where to begin from. And the police cannot do any arrest without justice,
Mm-hmm.
any indication of the whole arrest. So for my side, the police are not doing the rightful investigation.
Okay.
Because they're only calling for one side. The one side.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So then they do the both sides, the ruling party, the lawmaker, the investigator, to what you don't know tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You do it just to manipulate the other people's names because that's why they are government did enough for any party for Liberia. Anyone can go there tomorrow or explain you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your participation. 0880 732453 0880 732453 077 453 077 are the numbers to call and be part of the program. So yes, you raised a very good point. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Hello. Well, we are not getting that person, so please call again. So, like you said, the Liberia National Police in the quarter wants us. So, the reason why these people are being caught up is because there are some information they have gathered about these people. Good morning and welcome to the Eagle Talk Show on Liberty Radio, Ku-Wor TV.
Thank you. I'm listening to all you.
Okay, Harris Duporo.
Huh?
You said Duporo or On Road?
Yes, follow.
Okay, let's hear you.
All right, thank you. The next thing is you said we should do politics out of it, but the president what you want to say is political. So how will you do politics out of it? That's one. That question comes to you. The next thing is Sakura said something happened before the radio got on fire. The chair that was there for the speaker who took the chair. They make in fact the person that took the chair and carried to the zero.
Mm-hmm.
That they are inviting people from one party only. Once the car is back, the car is back, the majority block, who took the chair that carried the speaker chair that carried to the zero. The car is back, the majority block. But when the minority block, they are back. So if the child said that means that they don't want peace in the country. Surely they don't want peace. Thank you.
Okay. So let's talk to our next caller. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Nathan Dress calling from Brooklyn, Dallas.
Eagle Talk Show. Let's hear you.
Yeah. What's happening at the capital building, red icon? What's happening at the capital building, actually? But what I meant talking DSCG or the party or something, they aren't supposed to go to arrest here, actually. So they just tell me why you talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it was into the investigation. Actually, this country not going to be like this, continue being like this, being like this. You people acting like children, picking all kind of things there. People who trust the police, people there to bring good results. People just mess up in this country doing different things like this country for you. So, rather than we hope that the investigation go on full time, anybody facing, before guilty, you sent to jail. Actually, nobody above the law.
Sure.
Why would make you not do anything in this country? Because you do not see that this country, you have a man country, a bad country, you have all the country that we see going to country.
Okay.
I'm going to live in that continually. So that is very, the consequence of that thing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So 08073 to talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to Eagle Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Thank you so much. God bless you. This is Ramsey Bible calling from Eagle TV Show.
Okay, Ramsey, let's hear you. What you have to say?
Yeah, so firstly, thank you very much for the taking on discussion. No one is actually above the law of this country. I advise that our lawmakers make themselves available to the national police for questioning. And then other people on the social media that are saying people are guilty. No one is so guilty unless it goes to the court. And then it is proven that yes, the person is guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So I advise that our Liberian brothers and sisters on social media should start doing that thing so that we cannot bring chaos into this country. Thank you so much for your time given to me.
Thank you so much. So, here, the guy was saying, not because we support candidate X or candidate Y, so we should just make statements that aren't called for. Yeah. So, like some of you are saying, yes, there are other Liberians who are concerned. Why is it only those from the minority bloc they are inviting? And why is it they are not inviting those from the majority bloc? So there are some pieces of information that the police have gathered concerning those who were invited. So if the police receive any intelligence or if the investigative team received any information concerning the majority bloc, they will also invite them. Yes, some of you question why is it the chairs that were in the building at the time? Because I can remember they had session on Tuesday. Let's talk to the person. Good morning. Thank you. Your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Eagle Talk Show this Saturday. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now, you are not doing it, but you're not calling for that because it is all the information from them. But I think when you come almost every level, taking part from who is not and not so, I just do it. But if you really set your group up and you call it set your group, there are four people that want to do that. But actually just take to investigation. It means that investigation is on both sides. Now, why are we not talking about the fire movement and new one? Wednesday or
It was on Wednesday because they had session on Tuesday, and on Wednesday the building the retainer got it on fire.
myself weak. Why do I calling people instead is still in the building? It's not just the center. The center it happened on the call and all people were there. So why did it profit except for one that gets so big and why? Now people are blaming people who are holding up to people. But it did. It didn't get clear. The scientists went there and said, what I'm not because that it was, I think, technology showed something like that. So that's why, instead of us, we are trying to the government to back international investigators to come in and see what is happening.
Okay.
What is happening with, I don't want to say that. We can fire, I'm a little fire, but they will get it for people. But God, please don't do the job of these people like that. I mean, it will be very fair and good.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Thank you very much. I'm the question for asking calling from Lord this morning.
Let's hear you on the Eagle Talk Show.
Okay, brother, look, this my mind on this one. So that course, what do you say that is there on Arab it's not for injury. It's not for targeted because that is considered immediately. If you target it who really went through the wars and criminal investigator and criminal law. And in our own very incompatible. Incompatible, seriously. You can't get security on ground and police, the national police on ground, and security on ground. Such an incident happening, and you can't start from there. Why are you investigating yourself? What does it start from? Yeah, this guy to give the top suspect. They are the ones who need anything imminent from them, then of course he starts to look for the other side. Okay? And you can't just wake up, run away and say, well, because with there, you will follow the demonstration or with the battle. You just, I don't really know. I'm very much surprised by even my own friends. Okay? Then the second thing is that effective men in this country. So, we are very, very much psychopathic. Seriously, just looking the place we are from and we are yesterday, and the story, definitely, that actually that was offending, which was not good for the country. And why now? I think they are just embarrassed and shamed. Not that they are afraid, they are seriously embarrassed. See, that another thing is that the country is highly embarrassed. That's it. If they are highly embarrassed, the fact that we have to speak up. Maybe you will soon be having two presidents. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this man on the onset, when he heard the CPC, just for political party, that you could actually continue to continue. Okay, you put it down. They agree young being for somebody who, I mean, we can't tell yesterday for us to say, but he has CPC, only has CPC. And when I give to our woman brother, he put it down. Now, knowing all this stuff, because they were not considering that when the man handled the whole country, we're going to complete setback. And then we're going through today. This old man, I don't really know what that's meaning because the man should be the one to give the lead. Okay, they will not take that, not will not take that for them. Okay? No. Okay, if they are being the base of Israel, they are men of war who went to the face of the Israeli leadership.
Yeah, and told them this is wrong. What you are doing, this is wrong. But
I mean, and some of them even who were high-headed, the phone is very far for themselves. All who really listen to them, I mean, in their own fault. Now we're going, and now the issue of arresting them. So we are going to the scenario of the justice. When President Johnson is late, but the world war, he has men. Okay, you have people who support them, and who are you supporting him? And just because they have will say, for the first guy, they want to arrest President Johnson. You think he was just community there? Now we fall down to this person. So where are we going now? I think this scenario, the government has to be very careful. We have to cut in now. Yeah.
okay, thank you so much. So the next one here is the the State of the Nation address that is expected. Or let's talk to this person. Good morning.
I'm sorry. I mean, second time I've been so long for audio.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see how you are doing.
You see the fire incident we're talking about today is there's I think the chair of offense, it happened to the executive mansion before. And the president, the former president was able with everything on the country. And we come to the speaker issue. The speaker issue is the black man road are going in the house there. The president have full way to put it under control. Because it happened on the former president, which is President Weir. You know, you want to call on other people and say, no, this is our country, you have to be out of the country. So I expect that the president, which is President Muhammad Baraka, to call on the lawmakers, or especially the representatives. No, this is our country. We're not here for division. We're not here for peace. Let us try to put it on control that in our country can move forward.
Okay.
But you can say, look at in sitting there, jeering in minority bloc, and in support of certain group of people, in giving the white nod to the majority bloc, and what the other people say they're not fair. As a twin mother sitting in the house, or the father in the house, don't be one-sided on your children. But if you do so, you're creating chaos among them. If something much bigger happen one day that you will not be able to handle, this is what's going on now.
Okay. Thank you.
I beg the president and come with good decision making that indeed that fire issue will not be investigated. That we that are bring people and that we that will put them there, they will have a good man is running into our own country. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much. So President Joseph Yuma Boyka, if you're listening, or some of your confidants listening, you're listening to most of the callers. Now you have the Legislative Rule of Law Caucus. They don't still recognize the elected speaker, Rachel Kun, as speaker. There is still division there. And like this gone Tuesday session where a motion was raised, but his unreadiness, Representative District 10 lawmaker, he stated unreadiness till an election can be conducted to elect a new speaker, because they do not recognize Richard Kun as their speaker. This situation has not ended. It is still deepening, and when the rightful thing cannot be done, then there I go to the State of the Nation address. The Supreme Court that ruled in this entire process, the question, will they attend the State of the Nation address? So the State of the Nation address, the president is expected to address the nation for the second time. This means if the Supreme Court, the fourth bench of the Supreme Court, attends the State of the Nation address, it means the ruling that they did, it is in favor of the majority. Liberian. So some of you watching and listening, those of you watching through our YouTube on YouTube, Ku-Wor TV, you can also leave in your comments. Leave your comments and we're going to read them out. Right? The president is expected to address the nation. And you have the fourth bench, the Supreme Court, where you have the minority black complained their case went to the fourth bench, calling for the rule of law to be respected, where they believed some of the actions taken by the majority bloc were illegal. But here comes the State of the Nation address. If the Supreme Court, the fourth bench of the Supreme Court, attends the State of the Nation address on Monday at the grounds of the Capitol, it definitely shows and explains and defined that the ruling of the Supreme Court support or favor of the majority bloc, then it definitely means Rachel Kun is the speaker. Because the interpretation, since the ruling has been misinterpreted by different individuals, even lawyers. Some lawyers, they yet to give the full interpretation of the ruling, and that's why the minority bloc again file a rate of information to ensure that calling on the Supreme Court to uh, explain to give a full explanation of their reading, to interpret their reading, and yet that has not been done. Yes, uh, the Supreme Court can do that, and the Supreme Court cannot do because they have already interpret, they are already ruled. But again, you see the day of the Supreme Court, the Justice Minister ruled, came up with an interpretation. This I'm still, but we look forward to seeing Monday. Good morning and welcome. Your name and where are you calling from? Please put little stream in your voice, please. Your name. Let's hear you.
I think the police in the country, they should be listening, they should be the face of all that. They should not be telling people, they should not be passion. What I saw all the time, should like the police is now check. The police is passion, protection, and like I let you job. The minority plan to protect the national constitution, minority plan, the argument is creating them, people and all sorts of issues. But in my mind, I think it's wrong. Regardless of the national position of country like the South taxpayer money, it should be holistic, it should cut the costs for everybody. It's strictly quality and country. It's not a passion. But what I would guess is not a public, I think you should try to conduct yourself as a public.
Mm. Okay.
So well, because when we see our national police, it's only protecting a specific group, and that's the color we have from his role. And lastly, what I was here, if any Liberian, whatever the Liberian national police are calling on you, should submit and submit.
Mm.
No one in a case where some of the OS, the political party, will still come in defense of the person that voted. It was not.
Well, we lost him. We lost him. So you can redirect the numbers 08807324530, 080732453, 07777324453, 077773452. Let's hear this person. Eagle Talk Show. Good morning. Welcome. Your name and where are you calling from?
You asked for the Urban Solo again one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you asked about the usual branch while you were changing the solar.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be dumb. There will be 4 in number to a 10. Because I know well, if you're not a 10, you suck. Because they are all on the jurisdiction of influence of the person.
No, the Supreme Court, they served based on tenure and setting range. They are not just dismissed. So
even it's something this government. I'm not bashful of this government. I'm not just, but I've seen, I cannot certain that or my own investigation. This government, you don't go against them so far.
mhm.
Yes, whenever you go against them, you be dismissed or you be molested from your job. If you're not being dismissed, or there are certain things that you will be like in the government.
Okay.
So, expect that the judicial branch will attend, will fully attend, and that will lead to everybody that yes, indeed, the government is one side.
Okay. Thank you so much. So there's an information I'm also seeing here that the civil law court judge who summoned the elected speaker, the majority bloc speaker, he's reporting that he has received death threat. There is an information coming that he might speak to the media. That's yeah. So Judge Smith, yes, he keeps saying that his family, his wife, keep receiving calls. So that's the information I'm getting. Uh, that's the judge who summoned the elected speaker Richard Cohen, and he he's alarming that his life has been threatened with on specific individuals, unidentified individuals. But let's see what happened. Hope the police, hope he can get his family can be protected. And then also during the course of the week, I heard from session that those from the majority bloc calling for the impeachment of the judge. Hey, are you telling me where is this country heading? So sometimes I listen to people saying, sorry to say, they say Representative Koluba should not be at the capital, and he's not a person to be at the capital. Good morning. Yeah, go go ahead.
In the nature of justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Separate, including from the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court that sit and say yes, that's it. Then we have a full country. There will be no need that we have a Supreme Court. Because when you say something in meaning, lawyers that supposed to sit on the Supreme Court, going back and forth on your decision or with your statement, and you cannot come out to make it clear to the public, and you remain mute. And the justice minister said, this is what the people say, and you say, I say, yeah, that's it. But if they attend the sooner, then we know that the Supreme Court is the justice minister company, the will of the Supreme Court.
Sure.
The prisoner has been set.
Okay.
So next time, we'll come to the justice minister when the Supreme Court rule, then we'll come to the justice minister
To interpret. Okay. Thank you so much. So, yes, like I was saying, people say, hey, Representative Koluba, he doesn't have sense, you know. But here is a question. There are so many sensible people Liberians have elected to the capital. Do you know that? Some of you are saying Rep. Koluba doesn't have a sense, but there are so many sensible people who you send there and they are not even making sense. You wouldn't see women not to have sense, but there are so many who are educated. They are not still making sense at the House of Legislature. They are not still in the interest of the Liberian people. They are not still making the laws that will improve the lives of the Liberian people. So if you only call one person, said they do not have sense, it means those who are not making the rightful policy, the rightful laws, they are also included. So Liberians, we have roughly 4 minutes ago. This country, the guy was saying, we still need to reconcile this country. Liberia still need to be reconciled by Liberians and their leaders. The state of the nation address is suspended. Will the Supreme Court, the full bench of the Supreme Court, attend? We need to give the investigation, the fire incident at the capital, we need to give it a chance. We need politics from this entire situation, this investigation. Yes, those who are invited, some of them are saying it is important, it is necessary that international partners come to help the investigation. Liberians are saying the process is one-sided. Why is it the majority are not invited? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we can discuss about, involving politics will make it look different, will make it look sentimental. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's just take this person as our last caller. Good morning. Welcome. This is Eagle Talk Show on Letter Radio. Let's hear you, your name and where you calling from. Let's hear you.
When it comes to why the Supreme Court will attend sooner, for me, I will put my money on it that they will be attending, although they will not go, unanimously, there will be, some split. Some people will retain their integrity. But behind the scenes, some of them are there, threatening with impeachment. And now, not because said those guys with the impeached, they just there not for the sooner. They are threatening with the example of Funadi. Somebody saying, if you have treated Funadi, if people don't go to the sooner, that's just how you will be treated. So, and some of them respect their job. They don't want to set an example. You see, everybody will set an example. For example, was set by a few embraced and integral men in the past. Looking at that depend on the whole America to set an example. Gandhi of India, he said, I want from country to country to prove a point.
Okay.
He be on the whole of India to move from country to country to Somalia here to the United States. He alone did it. But people don't want to make it different. In the past, Johnny Louis stood on ground. He said, look, I will not do that way or do you as a team, but for me, I see that what he's doing is ultra violent. But it's so good that say ultra violent, what you can see.
Yeah, so during the Ellington Supreme Court, the full bench they didn't attend when when the speaker was impeached, when the speaker was removed rather.
Yes, Johnny Louis guys to their ground and say, look, that whole process is illegal. So we're not going to fall or illegality. So today we see people are then trading behind the scene because somebody want to one side of the movement and they want to follow that kind of people got that 6 years. But everybody will bow down when they order. Everybody will just go in line, fall in line.
So
that's it. And you see, that means just go do an investigation.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, quickly, just 15 seconds.
Yeah, in 15 seconds, you see an investigation going. Liberia are not trusting it. And the eyes why they are not trusting it because the president on a matter investigation by statement he did. So it's about time that everybody call the president to form a neutral pool. Let's see what's that is. International partner get involved and bring a kind of panelist or be independent to tell our that's how we trust the investigation.
Okay.
But other than that, we are not going to trust it. Thank you for allowing me to hear.
Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you who made your call this morning. It is about time we take leave of you. And thanks to the management of Liberty Radio and also the Ku-Wor family for always making available this program live on your radio. Next week we're going to be here. But before I leave you, the count me is on. And the Ku-Wor TV on Facebook is doing a giveaway. Go on the Facebook, search Ku-Wor TV, KUWOR, and you invite or you mention 5 persons to follow, and you have a $1 card. So we are doing a giveaway this week, and we will be at the SKD to ensure that you get all of the happenings. So again, thank you. Liberia first, Liberia last in all what we do. Let us put our country first. The president, the religious community, our pastors, Muslims, bishops, imams, traditional leaders, speak truth in the faces of these leaders, tell them what they are doing is wrong, or what they are doing is right, and so we move our country. My name is Will Wilfred Dorsey. Do have yourself a wonderful Saturday on this January 25th, 2025. Goodbye.
Liberian. You're listening to the best show on the airwaves, the Eagle Talk Show, with your host, Ladies Ku-Wor, aka and the esteemed Dr. Kete Kamamura. Prepare to soar with us on Liberty